Just like clockwork, if a successful anime comes out of the woodwork, there's sure to be about 2 or 3 manga spin-offs to follow in its footsteps. In the case of the Melancholy of Haruhi, we've gotten more than our fair share, 2 of them even having become animated. And now another has entered the fray, now focused almost entirely on the character of Yuki Nagato, the quiet alien bookworm from the original series. However, now, Yuki isn't the level-headed alien that many Haruhi fans have grown to love. Instead, this version of Yuki seems to take to the disappearance of Haruhi version of the character, which is to say that she's a shy and socially awkward girl who bears little resemblance to the original, other than the fact that she loves books and looks like, Yuki Nagato. Truthfully, when reviewing something like this, you have to take into consideration how the story functions without the layers of fan service. While there are plenty of little moments that Haruhi fans will recognize and smirk at, readers not familiar with these characters will be treated to a bland and rushed story about a meek girl and her crush. This is a love story, with some other over-the-top characters thrown in for good measure, but the real problem here is that there's just very little reason to care. Everyone is introduced in a rushed and unnatural manner, and after their brief introduction, they're not developed all that much further. There's only so much that you can make out of a story like this from the first 9 chapters, but needless to say, the character development is just simply stagnant. The worst case of this is with the introduction of Suzuria and Mikaru. They're jammed in the story with such reckless abandon that one has to wonder if they were even necessary to this story to begin with. They make for cute cameos, to be sure, but these renditions of these particular characters fall flat. There isn't much of a reason to become invested in them. And sadly, this is also the case with the main character of Nagato. The writing merely paints her as a stereotypical blushing bookworm. Within 9 chapters, you learn very little about her, other than the fact that she wishes to keep her literature club running, clearly has a strong taste for books, and has a massive crush on the character of Kyon. Since she isn't a character worth caring about, and since the rest of the ensemble is so completely underbaked, there's no reason to care about this entire series as a whole. It's just another quick cash-in on the Haruhi brand. Bland, pointless, and all too derivative. If you're infatuated with Yuki Nagato, it might be worth taking a peek at just for curiosity's sake, but it isn't worth the time spent to invest in it. 2 out of 5.